It's been more than 20 years since the premiere, but My Best Friend's Wedding remains one of the most beloved rom-coms ever made.
It's amazing to me how popular it remained. Young people today watch this, and if I'm with somebody who I meet who's not in our business at all, it's always the first film we talk about. It always says my favorite films. And they'll tell me lines from it, and that always makes me feel good.
That wasn't in the script.
This is a total rewrite. I just think that we're all being honest in a really sweet, earnest way, that the alchemy of the four of us together and the city of Chicago and the story, and that, you know, that we were outside, that we were running around, that all these things that we were pretending to do, that we were doing.
Welcome to the historic Entertainment Weekly reunion of My Best Friend's Wedding. You thought it would never happen. All right, this is a special My Best Friend's Wedding edition of what we like to call the Kegel exercise. Just fill in the blank, all right? The first word that comes to mind when I hear My Best Friend's Wedding is?
Who goes first? Is it a quiz?
Joy.
It's like a quiz.
Joy.
Like a quiz.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Joy. Summer. LSD, baby. LSD.
What does that mean?
Lakeshore Drive.
Lakeshore Drive.
I was like, wow.
For each of you, my own go-to karaoke song is?
We did Summer Lovers. Yeah.
Yeah, this was when we were prepping for the movie, and we were in Chicago, and we went to an actual karaoke joint. I'd never done karaoke before. You seem to have had some experience.
Well, thank you for noticing that I
So
had
skillful
I
at
had warmed up my
karaoke
instrument in the bathroom.
that night. But we were using aliases because we didn't want our name, you know, because
We didn't want someone to
Dermot,
say Dermot and Julia to the stage.
So we had
were the
name.
names?
I was Tom and she was Nicole, which at the time was funny, you know, because it was about 22 years ago, and if you know what I mean. Tom and Nicole, I mean, I don't have to explain it.
I don't think you should.
But half of the people won't even know who we're talking about.
Oh, they know who you're talking about.
Okay, I'm talking about Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman.
Cameron, a go-to karaoke song?
I've been completely terrorized and traumatized by karaoke.
So it would never happen.
Because of the movie. No, actually, you know, the thing is that I've actually tried to overcome that because it was a real fear. I was traumatized. I cried really hard. Dermot got me through that on so many levels. I was like sweating and crying. And now I just get up there and I really commit. I don't know what songs I'm singing because I always forget every word, no matter if I know every word, so I always forget. And then I go and I sit down and I weep.
What I remember about Rupert Everett on the set of My Best Friend's Wedding is?
Well,
Laughter.
yes, like literally he would show up and then everything would begin.
Yes.
Like he just infused everything with more funny and more like delight and more better.
What I remember about Cameron Diaz on the set of My Best Friend's Wedding is?
I was so young and green.
Amazing.
I remember you in that yellow little shift dress in the airport. Yes. So sweet and innocent, and I had come to kill her.
What I remember about Dermot Mulroney on the set of My Best Friend's Wedding is?
That your dog could climb a tree.
Yeah, Earl.
Oh,
Tree climbing dog. I know.
Earl attacked everybody.
He did have like an anti-human problem.
I love
But yeah, good dog.
He farted a lot too.
What I remember about Julia Roberts on the set of My Best Friend's Wedding is?
Plotting, maniacal, nightmarish, impossible to deal with.
I'm sorry, what?
2 or 3 pairs of sunglasses and 2 or 3 inches of tummy. That's what I
Wait,
remember. Didn't you have like
Oh, my short top.
that short top? It made us all famous.
90s, baby.
That's what I mean.
Original midriff bitches.
I think today my character would be, what would George be doing? Rupert.
Well, we were talking about this today, in case we ever did my best friend's wedding too, and I think George works in a mortician's office in Fairfax, and he's a chief mortician.
What about Kimmy?
I think Kimmy's probably suffering from empty nest syndrome. You know, I think her kids have just
Michael
left.
plays a lot of
You know,
golf.
Michael plays a lot of golf. She's kind of like looking for her new purpose. You know, she's been very involved in the kids' school for a long time, and now
And suddenly they're alone in the
you know,
house
now
together.
they're like,
I'm
you
gonna have to
know,
rediscover romance. This thing writes itself.
What about Jules?
I think Jules.
Is a marriage counselor.
Oh, you're perfect. Perfect. No longer a restaurant
those
critic.
Who can't
Right.
teach.
Yeah,
Right.
right. No, that's good.
The most surprising thing about reuniting for today's photo shoot is
Beautiful, beautiful.
That no time has passed.
no, it's crazy.
Isn't that?
It's really changed.
No, it's true. It's correct. No, I actually, unfortunately, caught Rupert with his pants off.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
Oh, I'm just saying it wasn't intentionally. Yeah.
accidentally
Yeah.
is what you mean.
And my glance said no time had passed.